Pi Day Adventures. Every year on March 14th, Mila, Tiffany, and Black eagerly anticipated the most exciting day of the school year, Pi Day. It was the one day when math felt like an adventure, and numbers seemed magical. Mila was the brainiac of the group, always excited about math challenges and solving problems. Tiffany, on the other hand, loved the creative side of things, often bringing in colorful decorations and pie-themed snacks. And then there was Black, their mischievous friend who loved to bring surprises, even if they didn't always follow the rules. This year, their school had decided to hold a Pi Day competition, and the trio was ready to take on the challenge. "All right, team," Mila said as they sat together in the school courtyard. "We have to memorize as many digits of pi as possible, and then answer some tricky math questions." Tiffany grinned, pulling out a notebook filled with doodles of pies and numbers. "And I've got the snacks ready. I baked some pies, and I even made pie-shaped cookies. Plus, I've been working on my Pi Day costume, which is going to be epic." Black, wearing a mischievous smirk, leaned back in his chair. "I'm just here for the fun. Let's see how many digits of pi I can remember before I eat all the snacks." Mila rolled her eyes, but smiled. "You can't just eat the snacks, Black. Focus! Pi starts with 3.14159, and you need to remember the next digits for the competition." As the day went on, Mila focused on memorizing pi. Tiffany created an amazing Pi Day banner for their classroom, and Black distracted everyone with his jokes and antics. He made a pie bounce like a basketball, and even wore a giant pie symbol around his neck, which he thought was hilarious. When the competition began, everyone gathered in the school gym. The principal stood at the front, holding a microphone. "Welcome to the annual Pi Day competition. Today, we'll test your memory of pi and your math skills. The winner gets a golden pie trophy." Mila, Tiffany, and Black stood in front, ready to face the challenge. The principal called up the first challenge. "Recite as many digits of pi as you can." Mila confidently stepped forward, starting with 3.1926535. She continued, and the crowd was impressed as she rattled off digit after digit. Next up was Tiffany. She wasn't as good at memorizing the digits, but decided to go with a fun strategy. 3.14159. And "Pie is delicious," she said with a grin. The crowd laughed, and even the principal gave her a thumbs up for creativity. Then it was Black's turn. He stood up, eyes twinkling, and started with 3.14159 before dramatically saying, "And the rest is too long to remember, so let's just eat some pie." He pulled out a pie and started taking a big bite. The audience couldn't stop laughing, and even the principal cracked a smile. But the real test came next. They had to solve a tricky math problem involving pi. Mila was quick to solve it, while Tiffany used her artistic skills to draw a creative diagram to explain her answer. Black simply raised his hand and said, "I'm just here for the pie." In the end, Mila won the Golden Pie Trophy for her perfect memory of pi and her quick math skills. But Tiffany and Black were the real winners when they got to enjoy all the pie, cookies, and laughs they shared together. As the sun set on Pi Day, Mila, Tiffany, and Black sat on the steps, enjoying their well-deserved treats. "Pi Day is the best day," Mila said, licking pie filling off her fingers. "Especially when you have good friends and lots of pie," Tiffany added. "Next year I'm going to eat even more pie," Black said with a grin. And with that, the trio knew they would always celebrate Pi Day in the most fun and unforgettable ways. Hope you enjoyed the story.